This is Drop Tent Media Network.
Hey, hold right there. Don't dare skip this. This is an important message. Me and my boy Albert Davis, we want to tell you about our podcast, Seriously Dad. Albert, why should they listen?
Because it's the best podcast in the world. It's by two comedians who are dads. And you know what we're talking about? Being dads. It's called Seriously Dad. Check us out on social media at Seriously Dad Podcast. And
anywhere you get your podcast, that's where we're at. We're funny. We got some great guests coming our way. We cover the topics you want to hear. Check us out.
The old saying goes, if you don't work, you don't eat. Well, there's a new saying for the new generation. You either grind or starve. Established in 2015, Grind or Starve Apparel has become the premier fashion brand for today's hustlers, entrepreneurs, and CEOs in the making. The online store provides groundbreaking styles and innovative designs for today's go-getters, proving that you can grind and look good at the same time. Grind or Starve has several collections to choose from. The new GOS Luxury, Designer, Location Apparel, rep your city to the fullest, Fitness, Barber Edition, Stylist Edition, and Baker's Edition. Go to gosapparel.com the next time you need a hoodie, polo, G-shirts, bags, all made with the best quality materials. Grind or Starve. The choice is yours. Go to gosapparel.com.
Hey everyone, producer Neil Wood here. We had a small tech issue right at the beginning for a minute or two. A mic must have switched while we were getting started because there was some breaking news. So, but it's a great episode. You'll definitely enjoy. So I'm going to leave it to Brian and Rand to take over. And thank you so much. Enjoy the episode.
High IQ basketball with Brian Isley and Raymond Byrd. What's going on, bro?
I'm gonna go for like a quadruple double.
And this is Brian Isley for High IQ basketball with Brian Isley and Raymond Byrd. I got my special guest Rand with me. Rand, we just got a breaking news Bleacher Report. Adrian Wojnarowski reports that the Raptors are trading OG Anunoby to the Knicks for a package including RJ Barrett, Emmanuel Quickly, and draft considerations. We were just talking before the show, say how this feels like a lateral movement for both teams.
Yeah.
Can you elaborate on that?
I mean, it's crazy, man. I think the Knicks definitely need to make a move. I think we all know that.
So they're not done.
They can't be done if they want to be.
And Toronto isn't done either.
Toronto's about to wholesale the whole team off. But the Knicks need to get a player that can spread the floor because Jalen's been hooping. You already know what Randall's going to do. I like OG, but it seems like a lateral trade. I know a lot of people don't like RG's game, but RG's getting you 18 a game. And I believe OG's probably around 18 a game. And if they lose Quickly, so I think Quickly's a double-digit off-the-bench player. Kind of explosive, can get you some buckets.
Provides a spark off the bench.
He provides a spark for sure. They need some shooting, the Knicks. I like the Knicks makeup, though. I like their makeup. If they can get one or two shooters.
I like
contenders.
I like that they got dogs.
They do.
They got dogs, but that's only gonna get you so far. Like a dog, being a dog and not be the end all be all isn't it.
Agreed.
Being a skilled player and not having any dog, that ain't it.
Agreed.
It's got to be a mixture of both. So with the Knicks, they have a mentality of they're underdogs. They're always going to the game feeling like it's us against the world. Mm-hmm. Their coaches are that same mindset. That's his whole mentality.
Yep.
So I dig it. And it got them past the first round last year.
Yep.
I did, but like I said, it only could take you but so far. You need shooting in this league.
Yep.
You need to be able to spread the floor because when the playoffs come, they're going to collapse on Brunson.
Yep.
They're going to collapse on Randall. Randall's going to take a lot of bad shots.
A lot.
And they're going to wind up getting smoked in the second round at best. This move doesn't move the needle. It doesn't get them past the second round.
At all.
The second round out is still the best case scenario for the Knicks.
I wonder what this does for their cap, though. I wonder what OG's, because I don't know, because it's just breaking news.
No, it's just breaking news.
I wonder what the cap implications are. Does this free up money for the Knicks to go make another big move? Because I think RJ had a pretty decent, like $17-18 million year.
Let's say for the sake of argument, it does.
Yeah.
If this was a move to free up cap space to grab somebody else.
Yeah.
We just said they need shooting. They need to be able to spread the floor. Who do they grab? And for who? Because Levine is still on the
we
table.
know all the whole Bulls
the Bulls,
team is on the table.
Bulls about to get wholesale just like the Raptors.
I mean, Levine would have been nice with them.
Yeah.
Levine would have been nice with them.
He compliments them well.
He would have complimented them very well.
He compliments everybody who's on the market for Levine.
He can go to any
compliments
of them.
them.
He can go to any of them. But man, he would have been. But he has a massive contract, I believe.
Right.
Right. He got like one of them $30-40 million contracts, I think.
And so does DeRozan too, right?
DeRozan got one of them big boys too. But DeRozan wouldn't help the Knicks at all.
Because of the midi?
He can't spread the floor.
He got one of the best middies.
He do, man.
I love midi.
Listen, I would love. Listen, I watched your last episode, and I know everybody's talking. I know Ray was talking about Zach to the Lakers. I think DeRozan would do well on the Lakers.
And why is that?
I mean, he's just a bucket getter, and I agree with y'all. I think the Lakers need another offensive creator. I like Reeves. I love the way Reeves plays with AD and Bron. He plays off of them very well.
Mm-hmm.
D'Lo, if D'Lo's not going to come off the bench and be an explosive scorer, I don't think he's going to fit with the Lakers.
Okay.
His IQ, his basketball IQ is bottom tier to me, and he's a terrible defender. Defender.
Bottom tier,
bro. You
bottom
watch him,
tier is a little harsh.
when you watch him, sometimes he just looks lost on the court. When he comes up and he just does the pull up threes in a transition.
Here's what I don't like. So not to cut you off.
No,
I'm
you
sorry.
good, you good.
Here's what I don't like about D'Lo. There's certain things that I don't like. One, he's not explosive enough at the point guard position at all, and that I think that hurts him more so on the defensive end than on the offensive end. It's not that he's just incapable of staying in front of any other quick guards in the league.
I agree.
That's number one. And number two, he goes off the rails sometimes. There's plays where there's nobody else with him on the floor, running up the floor.
Yep.
He's the only one that's like 1-on-4, 1-on-3, and he'll post his defender up and shoot an ill-advised shot with nobody else down the floor.
You can't play him in the fourth.
That's stuff I don't like about.
You can't play him. You can't play him in the fourth. You can't. He cannot play within the flow of what the Lakers need to be successful. That pick and roll with AD and off-ball shooting, he cannot play in the flow of what the Lakers' DNA is to be successful.
He's too programmed to pass the ball immediately off the pick and roll.
Yeah. I'm not
even if the pass ain't there.
You know what? How about this though? Now we talking. I know I'm talking about his IQ being low. Now, see, he's gonna be too small. I think the Knicks need a wing like a 3 and D kind of guy, like an old school Ariza or something. I'm trying to think of who would be. I'm trying to think of somebody that's available right now that may be on the block, but somebody like an Ariza they need. Somebody that can stroke it. Somebody's going pause, but we grown here. But you know what I mean. Somebody that can spread the floor. That's going to play some defense. That's not going to take crazy shots. Maybe put up 10, 12 shots a game, but good shots, quality shots.
Yeah.
You know, like a Kyle Korver type, something like that. They need something
there's
like
nobody like that.
There's nobody like that. I
right
mean,
now. Not that I could think of.
No, I mean,
the one.
You know who I would like on the Knicks, but there's no way that the Jazz. I would love like a Markkanen with them.
Jazz not good.
They never would give him up.
Right.
I mean, he's like a cornerstone out there. And he's perfect for that.
He's
that
improved
demo
so much because he plays year round.
Yeah,
he's improved so much. You could tell in his game. But with the Knicks, man, wow, I'm hearing rumblings that Donovan Mitchell may not be in Cleveland long.
Yeah, I heard that too.
He was originally supposed to go to the Knicks.
He would have been box office.
Does that still work now?
I don't know. I mean, I think the backcourt would be too small. But if you look at it, I mean, they would be playing against Boston and the Bucks. Really going to be the competition. I think the Sixers need to make another move. I agree with y'all too on your last pod. The Sixers need to make another move. I don't know what the move is, but if we stick with the Knicks have a real shot because they got dogs. They can rebound. They need. I don't think Donovan does it. I don't. I think he'll sell a lot of tickets. But him and Jalen in the backcourt, I think they get abused by like Jalen and Tatum, and even my other man that's got traded from the Bucks over to Boston. The point guard, Drew. He's even a big point guard. Plays big.
Yeah.
Plays big, strong, physical.
6'3" to 6'4".
You know what I mean? Like he can play with his back to the basket sometimes.
It's times where he guards Bron.
Yeah, he do. He's strong, solid. I think the Knicks backcourt gets abused by Boston, and
but they cook though too.
They do cook.
They would cook.
I mean, you looking at they putting up what 40, 45 shots. What is the average NBA team get up in shots a game? What 75 shots a game? What is it?
The possessions have gone up.
Yeah,
I think they might. I think the average team gets about like 95. Like, I want to say 90 to 95 possessions 90? A game. I'm gonna look it up later, but I think they do. I think they do.
Half
because
of
you getting about 100 shots a game.
Yeah,
close to that.
And the Knicks, I mean, half your shots gonna go up with Mitch and Jalen.
I'm sorry. Maybe about 7. I'm sorry. I'm tripping. Maybe about 75 to
yeah, that's
90,
what I'm thinking.
75 to 90 possessions a game. Maybe that's.
And I think 90 is super high. I think the Pacers are up there at like 90 because they just chucking that thing.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, they just chucking that thing.
They shooting talk
anything.
About that. We gonna talk about the Pacers and Halliburton and all that. But you're saying, and I think we're in agreement on this, and this is where we'll close this segment. The Knicks made a move, but it ain't the move.
It ain't the move. It's a good move. This is a good move, but it has to come with this is a 1A move. They need a 1B move now. And I would love to see from like Woj or Wendy, like who's really out there on the block from a shooting perspective. Because I don't know right now are there any deadly shooters out there, but the Knicks definitely need to go get a shooter. And I want to see what's going to happen when we close up. I want to see what's going to happen with the Bulls. I mean, somebody got to go snatch up Levine. Somebody has to.
Yeah.
Somebody has to stop playing with it. They got to stop playing.
My fan side wants it to be the Lakers.
Me too.
But it's going to happen.
What do you think he ends up? What does your gut tell you?
I think he ends up. I want him to end up with the Lakers, but I think don't sleep on Miami, yo.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say the same thing. They got money. It's a desired destination.
They
got pieces. They got capital.
They got pieces, and
you
know what they about. You know what they about. They got that culture down there. You know what it is when you get down there. Like you said, desired location. Probably one of the most desired locations in all of basketball. Can't go wrong with South Beach, but Pat ruled it with an iron fist, so it's rules that go with it. But if he can buy into that and he good with that, don't sleep on Miami, and that changes a lot. That changes a lot of stuff.
I know it does. It does, because Miami's tough now without having that second explosive person, and Jimmy's really not explosive. He's consistent. But they don't have anybody explosive on their team, and they got a lot of capital that they can play with.
Right, agreed. We'll be back. And welcome to another edition of High IQ Basketball with Brian Isley and Raymond Byrd. I'm your host, Brian Isley. Ray is out this week, so I had to bring a cast of friends with me for this episode. We got Kahlil McDonald returning from last week. We got my man Agbar O-Rock with the goddamn Eskimo hat on. Mm-hmm. And we got my boy Duran, who y'all just saw in the first segment with the breaking news with the trade. Fellas, let's get right into it. Quarter number 1. I know you guys are passionate about, especially you being a point guard. Best point guard in the league. we got options here. I know a lot of people are gonna go with the longevity and the legacy of Stephen Curry, but there are some fresh faces in the league who are doing big things, and one of them is Tyrese Halliburton. The other is SGA, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and Tyrese Maxey. So I'm gonna start with Duran. Who do you think? And we're gonna word this correctly, because best point guard in the league and the player that's playing the best point guard play right now, two different things, right? So who do you think is playing the best basketball at the point guard position right now?
I mean, hands down right now is Luka. Luka's the best point guard in the NBA.
Okay.
For sure. We've had conversations about Hallie, because Hallie is cooking up. But me and Lil actually had a conversation the other day about top 5 point guards or the best point guard in the East. And it was a lot of conversation around Hallie, Trey, Jalen, Maxey. But none of them are touching Luka right now. Luka's unbelievable. He's averaging like 33, 9, and 9, I think.
Wow numbers.
Something is just it's crazy. I mean, Luka is tier 1, top 5 NBA player overall right now. So I go with Luka.
Why didn't you mention Luka first?
Because I wanted to see if people caught it.
Okay, well, now we'll go with Luka as well. I mean, numbers wise, I think he beats everybody numbers wise as far as points, assists, and everything. Second, I mean, I can't put Halliburton at the top 3.
Why not? Now we're getting interested.
I feel it's still too early. He's having a great season, but it's still too early to put him over. Who's the other people we said?
We're talking right now.
Right now.
We're talking about who's playing the best point guard right now.
We're talking about the entire, there's only, 30 games in?
Yeah, about 30.
So that's what I'm saying. Right now, it's still too early to put him in. We're about the 30-40 mark.
Yep.
Yeah, because some teams are like 16 and 14.
Right, yeah.
Oh,
yes. I just think it's too early to put him in the top, I think he named him 1. I think that was the first name you put out there, I think, when you set up Halliburton.
Yeah.
It's just too early, I think.
Right now.
As of right now, I like to go with people that are proven, but you said right now, so I understand it's a different argument. But Luka's number 1.
That's cool.
It's not even. I don't think it's even close right now. He's number 1, especially with Kyrie being number 2.
So
that'd be better.
Everybody agreeing Luka number 1. Luka's number 1. Yeah. Okay, so y'all paying attention. All right, we're gonna have a good show.
Me and Rand already had this discussion. Literally yesterday.
Yeah.
It wasn't on air though.
It wasn't.
So we're gonna have it again.
But it was in there.
Man. Jesus Christ. So Luka is unanimous number 1.
Yeah.
Yes.
After Luka, who is playing the best point guard? Right? Who's the best
also
point guard right now?
I didn't cut you off. Shay's not a point guard. So I'm not gonna put Shay in there. I'm not.
Okay.
That's just me. You have your own.
I am.
But isn't he?
But he's not. He's Josh Giddey's the point guard.
On paper, you're saying on paper, right? Just on paper, he's not the
point guard of OKC.
He is the point guard. He
runs the show.
That's what I'm saying. He's the point guard.
He's on the lineup as the point guard.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I get your point.
No, he's right. I get his point, but he is running point for them, basically.
Josh Giddey runs point.
So SGA is disqualified off your list.
From my list. So
okay.
I would go with I'm heavy on De'Aaron Fox. Heavy.
He violating this year.
36,
he's violating this year.
Whatever. Wilding.
Yeah, he's violating.
People don't mention him. You don't get that same.
They don't. It's
light.
the Sacramento effect.
Yeah, exactly. You don't get that same light. Even when Hallie was there, he left. Hallie started numbers every year increase. He left. Now he in another market. He getting way more. Seem like I don't know what it is about the Kings situation over there. Every time somebody there is like, they don't get no recognition, no real publicity. There's no publicity over there. Even like the Marcus, Tyreek Evans, Well, I would go. Who's second? You said who's second? We going from right now. We going second. Everybody agree, Luka.
Yeah.
2. I'm not even gonna mention Steph. I'm not putting Steph.
I'm not putting Steph.
Steph is Steph. I'm gonna just leave Steph out.
Steph is not in the top 5 right now.
What?
The way I'm talking about as far as point guards playing right now, I can't put him in my top 5.
30.
Hallie, SGA, Luca.
But a thing with me,
and I
was
put
discussing.
Maxey in there as well.
He's not top 5. He's not,
I put Maxey. I got
You see what Maxey did the other day
absolutely not
when
top 5.
Embiid didn't play? Boy had like 6 points.
All right, everybody has a bad game.
But he just had 42.
That's what I'm saying. Like I hate that. I hate when everybody wants to.
No, I didn't mention that, but I didn't mention that. He's not top 5 though.
You did.
But here's the point though. Out of all of the point guards, for the most part, Maxey's the only one that's playing aside another dominant one. So he's a co-star. All these other players we're naming are the primary players on their team.
That's not a knock on Maxey.
No, but when Maxey is in the primary spot when Embiid is out,
he folded.
He folded.
But you're going off of one game.
Well, we only going off of 30. We talking about right now.
Okay, but all right. But Maxey's role has changed so much with all the trades. Ben Simmons,
It's
James
changed
Harden,
the most.
coming off the bench, starting, and whenever his name is called, he steps up.
So he's top 5 to you.
He's consistent, so I got to give him top 5.
I think
now.
Maxey's legit, but Trey is leading his team. SGA is leading his team. De'Aaron's leading his team.
Okay.
Jalen's leading his team. They're in the number one spot. I got to give those guys credit because everyone's scheming them. Maxey is playing next to a guy that's getting double and triple team all game long.
Okay, so Durant, who's 2 for you?
I gotta fight for Hallie, man. I mean, to see the boy put up 25 a game with 13, 14 assists. He had 22 and 20 the other with zero turnovers.
Yeah, 21,
and he's done that,
0.
I think, 4 times this year. He's had 20 assist games with 0 turnovers. That's insane.
Yeah.
And he's taking like a band of bandits.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's some decent talent on his team, but they're number one scorers in the NBA. They're number one points per game in the NBA, and I don't think any of us. This is facetious.
Number one,
but they don't have a lot of guys you can name on their team.
Right.
They don't have a lot of household names. So the fact they're leading the NBA in scoring with a lot of guys that the average basketball watcher couldn't even name 3 or 4 players on their team, I got to give the boys some credit for that.
They probably couldn't name him.
You're right.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I got to give him some credit. Is he a better basketball player than Jalen? No, I don't think so. No. But right now, I got to give that boy some shine because he deserves it.
And number 2 for you is Maxey.
No.
Okay.
He's just I just put him in my top 5 just because of how he's been consistent.
That's a crazy comment, though. You're saying Maxey's top 5 in the NBA, in top 5
point guard in
the NBA?
As of right now, for me.
Oh, that needs to be a top.
That's because of the hat.
That's crazy.
Something about that hat.
I'm saying that
it's the hat.
It's the hat.
I'm saying that because
it's burning his brain cells.
I'm saying that out of respect for him because his role has changed so much.
It's changed the most.
So you give him like top 5 because of respect. Come on, bro.
Be top 5.
How many other think about every other player we named?
What I don't agree with his position, but I agree with when he says that Maxey's role has changed the most out of all the people.
He's in top 5 though.
No, but I'm saying he's consistently stepped up whenever his name is called. That's just for me. I'm just saying that's my personal.
So who's number 2 for you?
He's not even top 3 in the East.
Number two. Gotta go with Jalen.
Maxey's not better than Dame Lillard, bro.
He's not better than Dame Lillard.
I didn't say he was.
Trey Young, Dame, Hallie, Jalen. He's not even top 5 in the East, probably.
You wildin'.
I mean, I guess y'all know what personal means, but that's fine.
I don't like your personal opinions. I don't like them.
I guess personal throws your brain and just go crazy. I just said it for me. I keep saying for me. I don't understand. Like,
whatever.
I know. Like I didn't say he was.
You can't use that as a crutch, though, Ag.
No, but I'm saying I explain myself. Like I respect the fact that his role has changed multiple, but continuously for like the past 2-3 seasons.
You got to also
and he plays and he You
got to also expect that you're going to get challenged.
I accepted it.
Oh, okay.
I didn't change my answer yet.
I thought you were going to say somebody like Pascal Siakam or like one of them other.
Why would I say that?
Cameroon guys.
He's not a point guard.
He's not a point guard. I'm just saying. I mean,
he's not a point guard.
To my people.
If he was a point guard, I probably would say his name.
I could see that.
Yeah.
So you already. So Rand, you already got.
I'm gonna give Hallie some props. I'm gonna give him some props.
Halliburton.
Hallie's fine with 2. I'm fine with that.
You're fine with that too. Is there? Are we unanimous with?
No.
Well, Hallie at 2.
At 2? No. Are you?
No.
Who you got, Kahlil?
2. That's tough. This top 5 is tough.
There's a lot of good point guards.
Well, I'm going with Steph at 2. I'm gonna go Luka, Steph.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Luka, Steph. Maybe Hallie. Maybe De'Aaron and Hallie is they. I might put De'Aaron right there. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Yeah, De'Aaron's.
All right, so it's tough. It's tough to call. It's a tough race at the
I think
point
3,
guard.
4, 5 is tough to.
So let's change it up a bit. Your preferred point guards.
I like that. You want to go first?
Who do you prefer to run your team?
Who would I like to run my team? Who would I like to play with?
Both. Answer both.
If I was playing, I think right now I can get 20 a game with Hallie in the NBA right now at 41 years old.
Get this guy out of there.
Put me next to.
Yo, I don't want to curse.
See, man.
Yo, get this
Put me next to Hallie.
You can say what you want, within reason.
But put me next to Hallie. I think Hallie can even get me. I can average probably.
Why? Because you're going to sit in the corner or on.
Well, you already know I'm a 3-and-D player.
You're not.
But you already know
you're
that.
Not a 3-and-D.
So I would be perfect on the Pacers.
God damn.
I would be perfect with the Pacers.
A 3.
So personally, I would like to play with Hallie.
Y'all just really sat there and let him say that.
That's a fact. He knows me. We splash brothers. We've been splashing.
I don't use splashing.
We've been splashing for years. So I mean, splashing. I don't know how far I can go. You know what I mean? But we've been.
I give everybody to talk. See, I'm quiet when everybody talk. If I make a comment, oh my God, that it is. I'm like,
no. He's wilding right now.
No, I'm being honest.
You didn't say nothing outrageous. He's wilding.
But I was cut off.
Challenged though.
He won't score a point in the NBA right now.
That's not true.
Not a bucket.
B. If I'm with Hallie,
nothing.
Imagine you guarding somebody in the league.
You're not scoring shit in the NBA, Rand. You're my guy. You're not scoring nothing.
Not one?
Not one bucket.
Not one.
And you're going to get 10 attempts. Let's say you get 10 attempts.
Oh, 10 attempts, I'm getting at least 15 points.
You're going to get blocked probably 9 of them.
No, if I'm playing with Hallie, he going to
get closing out. Bro, come on, son.
Oh, my God.
They're not closing out on him.
I'm saying the length of players, bro.
Yeah.
Like, everybody, the league is the average NBA player is 6'6", 6'7".
But they're not going to close out on him. They're going to look at him. They're going to look at him and be like, go ahead.
Tell me more.
You realize
that's a chance for him to score.
Y'all asked me a question, I just answered.
And you took it somewhere it shouldn't have went.
You should never went there.
You fucked it up.
You asked me my personal preference, who I would like to play with, and who would I like to build my team around. So can I give you my second answer?
What's your second answer?
So my second answer would be, if I'm building a team, not taking Luka, and we're not talking about them, right? We're talking about the rest of the bunch we talking about. So, I mean, clearly we're going to take Luka, whatever. So I'm going to talk about somebody else.
I'm not taking Luka.
Yeah, I'm not.
Luka, I'm never going to see the ball with Luka.
If you're building a team,
I'm not taking Luka if I'm building a team or to play with.
No, I'm not. Yeah,
I'm good.
My first one was to play with. No.
All right, real quick, because we out of time in the first quarter.
Yeah.
Who you got? Who do you want to play with at point guard?
Hallie.
Who do you want to play with at point guard?
Noah Fox. High speed. He's running.
Who do you want to play with?
Okay.
Because
Steph not ball dominant, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, so
Steph can rock off the ball. Like you play off the ball, he can do it. Yeah. Definitely. This is why he ain't considered a point guard to me, but whatever.
That's why I don't like how you put him in your top 5.
He's a hybrid. It's different.
I don't like to put him in your top 5. Like he's not. They're not looking so good. He's not playing that great. He's not top 5 point guard right now.
Them and the Pacers and all these dudes is around the same record, bro. So we could talk. You want to talk?
We can, but we gotta get the quarter number 2.
My bad. Good.
You good? Quarter number 2. I don't know if you guys have seen, but the Hall of Fame candidates have been announced for 2024.
I haven't seen that.
I'm gonna give you the name.
Wild Buns. Wild Buns.
Wild Buns is crazy.
Wild Buns. Nasty Buns.
That's out of pocket.
Nasty Buns.
Nasty
That's
Buns.
out of pocket. But Hall of Fame candidates include, and I'm just gonna go on the players for the men's side because it's a lot. It's a lot of candidates. But Chauncey Billups,
women on there.
Yeah, they got listen, they got men's players, women players, contributors, refs,
coaches,
teams,
That's
coaches.
fair. I understand that.
So we're just gonna go with the players.
Okay.
Chauncey Billups, Vince Carter, Tom Chambers,
No.
Michael Cooper,
No.
Terry Cummins, Mike Jaminski, Marcus Johnson, Penny Hardaway, and the team that they're definitely gonna get in is the Redeem team from 2008.
It's almost every one thing you named is no.
Yes.
Outside of Vince, Chauncey, and Penny.
I want to say Penny
might be
maybe.
Penny's
no.
Maybe.
Wow.
Penny
Vince
no,
should
bro.
be leading that class.
Wow. Penny is no. Hold on. Before I get
I
y'all
love
thoughts,
Penny, bro.
Penny
but
no. Why? And before,
Injury.
And let me.
Are you going off?
Let me run it down for you. Let me run down his accomplishments for you real.
Yeah, Penny's a
quick.
maybe.
That's why I said, yeah, I'm like, I don't know.
And then I'm gonna give you another reason why he should.
I got definitely 2 yeses though.
Who's your yes?
Chauncey and Vince.
Chauncey
definitely.
and Vince.
They definitely yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it. Everybody else, I don't know who those. They no.
Here's why I think Penny has a chance to get in, because he's a four-time All-Star. He's a 2-time All-NBA first team. He has a gold medal with the 1996 Dream Team 2. He was an All-American in college. And remember, the Basketball Hall of Fame encompasses everything.
Yep.
So with all them accolades and those accolades that he got in the league, and mind you, there's people in the league, in the Hall of Fame, with lesser resumes than Penny Hardaway.
Who?
Bernard King for one.
No, there's people that are just not deserving.
T-Mac.
How many times did it take Bernard to get in? How many ballots?
I think 3 ballots. I
can see Penny being a 3rd or 4th ballot guy. First ballot Hall of Famer.
With this class,
with that class, this is some bullshit over here that's going on over here. I don't even hear the refs.
Okay, I
don't give a damn about no ref Hall of Famer. Well, you called the best call, nigga.
Called the best call.
Vince Carter, 22 years, most years in the NBA. He's got over 25,000 career points.
First ballot.
Vince first
best dunker ever.
Best dunker ever. 2000
great
Olympic
player
team,
too.
Gold medal.
Franchise player for a long time.
Great player.
Probably stayed a little longer than he should have, but whatever. You said no to Tom Chambers, and that's interesting to me.
You know what? I know it's accolade driven. I get that, but when I'm an eye test guy. Like if I see something, I just don't like his game. So it's
you talking about Chambers from the Suns?
Yes.
Yeah.
What accolades do he got?
He's the only player outside. Only one of 2 players, him and Antoine Jameson, they're the only 2 players to score 20,000 points and are not in the Hall of Fame.
He gonna get in, bro.
He had one of the craziest.
20K is almost automatic Hall of Fame.
Yeah. So I'm asking why.
That's why I said like if he's not, I'm punching my ticket. I'm going to buy a ticket to watch. I don't want to watch him. Like if I'm watching, I don't like his game. Like you know
I understand that, but I think
for me, that's why I think
it's kind of an injustice that him and Antoine Jameson got 20 racks.
He gonna get in. They both gonna get in.
Tom
Chambers is he first ballot?
No. I think Tom Chambers has been on the ballot before. Tom Chambers has been retired for decades.
Yeah.
Facts.
He should probably stay on the ballot a little bit longer.
even with the 20,000.
We on the same page right now.
Chill, bro.
Tom gotta get up out of here.
I mean, the consolation
round. 20,000 points, Rand.
I mean, but what else?
What do you mean? What else?
I mean, 20,000. Yeah,
that's wild though. I ain't 20,000 amazing.
How many seasons do y'all know? How many seasons he played?
I'm not sure.
I think around 16.
That's impressive. I mean, that is impressive.
It is. Nasty game though.
Nasty game. He had a crazy dunk, that 2-hand joint down the middle. Oh my God, that was wild. Yeah, that might be top 10 all time dunks.
Okay.
That was nasty.
So yes to Billups.
Yes.
Yes to Vince Carter.
Yes.
I'm saying yes to Tom Chambers. You say no. You say no.
Throw the rest of the ballot away.
Yeah.
No. I'm saying Tom Chambers is probably yeah, but I just don't like his game.
Okay.
That's all.
Michael Cooper.
That's interesting. No.
No. What is he, the greatest role player of all time? I mean, come on, what are we doing? What's cool? He might be.
No.
Was he top 5 role players all time? He might be.
We mentioned 3 and D, right? He's the original 3 and D guy.
That's what I say. He might be a top 5 role player all time. He might be.
If you're an original at something, if you're the first, that you change the game, then you revolutionize.
You think he the first 3 and D?
The first recognizable one.
Why? He wasn't like.
Is he before Michael E. Vinny?
At the same time.
Same time? I would see probably Vinny as the first. I don't know. It's all compare. I mean,
no, because Coop was 6'6", 6'7".
Yeah, what was Vinny?
Like 6'3"?
Was he?
Yeah, that's not really 3-and-D. Well,
I mean, he can be. He can be. Yeah, I mean, that's really what his role was with the Celtics. You know what I mean? He didn't have that size, but he was a great defender. I mean, but all of them was just beating up on people in the 80s.
Yeah, I don't.
You know what I mean?
You would have fit in back then more.
Oh,
than
that would have been
now.
my prime. That would have been my playing prime.
Yeah, talk about
then and now would have been my prime.
You could get buckets.
I would have probably.
You really gotta slide your feet.
But I would have struggled during the
back in the day. It was come here, Gary.
But the 80s and right now,
put a hand right in your hip. Yeah. You ain't going nowhere.
Yeah. What you say?
The 80s and right now would be my era in the NBA. I would thrive.
You wouldn't be in the NBA. Maybe WWF.
I mean, tell me more, King.
Brand, you're 5'10", to
I'm 6 foot.
240. You're not.
I'm actually sitting at 260 right now.
You're being real nice.
You know what I mean? Thank you.
Nice.
I need to get to 240. If I got to
260 right now,
if I got to 240,
you move pretty well. Though,
listen, you know what I mean? Come on, give me some.
You know what I mean?
I do. You know what I mean?
Clapping up obesity.
260. Let me tell you something. B, if I got to 240, I wouldn't wear a shirt. I would be in here. You would not see me in a shirt if I were to.
Come on,
When I
hold on. He said Kahlil dapped up obesity. That's crazy.
You were wild.
That's foul, yo. But yeah, man. If I get to 240, y'all not gonna see me with a shirt on. I'm gonna be on some safari shit.
Right, D'Lo Brown.
I'm dead. I'm be on some safari shit.
Yo, you be wilding, bro.
Marcus Johnson.
Come on, B. Next, listen. Throw the rest of that ballot away, bro. Come on, bro. Come on. Why are we talking about that?
So Penny's not.
That's the only one I'll give a
fourth ballot, maybe. Fourth ballot.
That's about it.
Fourth ballot.
Penny's yes, because I love his game, man.
Yo, Penny before the injuries might have been a top 10 player in NBA history.
History, bro.
Yeah,
he was different.
Yeah,
he was crazy. But I mean,
wilding on Jordan.
He became a journeyman, bro. I mean,
you know that.
You know what I'm saying?
This is what I'll say. This is what I'll say about Penny. Second year in the NBA, first team All NBA.
OD.
Cooking Mike and Scotty. My camera's right here, right? Cooking Mike and Scotty. Like, could not do anything with him.
Yeah.
There were two players that was like that. When they immediately came in the league, they cooked Mike and Scotty. It was like they were looking for him. And that's Penny Hardaway and Grant Hill.
Mm-hmm.
I was
hoping you said Grant. I was hoping you said it.
Right.
Allen. Injuries.
Those two are really good
suck,
comparison.
Bro.
Those two. Grant and Penny.
Okay. All right. And this is why I advocate for Penny to get in the Hall of Fame. Grant Hill's in the Hall of Fame.
Well, Grant had more years in his prime.
He did play.
Yeah,
I don't know about more. He played more years. Period.
But health wise, I'm saying he was still a solid player.
He played after injury, but he wasn't the same.
He wasn't the same, but he was still valuable.
He was nowhere near the same.
Nowhere near the
same. He was. When he first came in, bro. I'm talking about the athleticism.
Yeah.
The jab, quick to the rim. Like, boom.
One of the quickest first steps ever.
OD.
Crossover was one of the best of all time at that point in time.
Yeah.
6'8", cross you up, get to the rack, hammer on you.
Yeah.
Every single time. And it wasn't just I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna finish on the greatest defensive centers of all time.
Yeah.
He got bodies. He got crazy bodies.
Yeah, he did.
Mutombo,
Him and Penny.
Ewan, Morning. Him and Penny, they all got bodies, all Georgetown bodies.
All the moves
Everywhere.
you see, all the moves you see these kids, like, you know, that spin, you spin step back, like spin opposite step back.
That's Penny.
That's Penny.
That's
bro.
Penny.
Oh my goodness.
You know what's crazy about that move?
He invented that.
It was
Invented it.
organic. It was on the fly.
Yeah.
And he only did it once.
It's instincts, bro. Basketball is Kyrie's the most instinctive basketball player.
Yeah.
Him and then Steph after that. Like, instincts, because you work on footwork and all of that. The instincts is just there. You do something, you won't even know it.
Okay.
You defending me, it's like, boom, oh.
All right, so I want to ask you a question, Kahlil. Let's all right. Y'all say forget the. So we're gonna do it with.
Yeah, you got
all right. So Phillips, Carter, possibly Penny.
That's it.
All right, we're done. So you say. So you said that it's instinctive.
Yeah.
Do you think drills kill the instinct of the game? Like over obsessive drills?
I think
and cats just don't get out on the court and play.
I think play. My thing is that I think that it can, if you like, you're supposed to, do stuff like repetitive. You are supposed to, but not moves like not like a I don't know how to explain it.
Because
Like, not like a combination of the same combination.
Right, because I'm asking because that move that Penny did is one of the greatest moves we ever seen.
Right.
It was on the fly. Like, he just did it. It was no thought process. It was nothing behind that. And it was just, I'm in this situation. I'm going to get out this situation. And he only did it one time in his entire career. But we consider it one of the greatest moves ever. And players like Wiggins and people like that took that move, and now they put it in. It's in their bag.
Yeah.
But it wasn't in Penny's bag. It was a one-time deal.
Because his footwork is down. So when your footwork is down, you can do other things with the rock if you can already handle the ball. So it's like if I'm training somebody to do a certain drills, I kind of give them the freedom if their skill level is a little higher. I kind of give them the freedom, like, yo, after you beat this cone or whatever, play freely, like do your own move, be creative, like have an imagination, like imagine somebody guard you, and then hoop a lot. Kids don't play no more; they just train all day, and everybody got a trainer. Everybody's a trainer. You know what I'm saying? You got guys that ain't have no reason. Like, I don't talk about the training stuff, but some people shouldn't be training, bro.
You know some
training kids. I'm not mentioning the names.
You don't want to put a name on that, brother?
I don't do all of that. I don't bash people, bro.
Yeah,
That's not what
you just kind of did.
You did.
How, bro, I did.
That's exactly what
If I'm bashing somebody, if I was literally mentioned
mention him.
Brian's a bad trainer.
Well, he doesn't train, so
I'm saying that's like I'm not gonna do that.
Well, give us a real name. I know what you meant by saying him, but
we gotta get to halftime. We'll be right back after these messages.
This is halftime, and halftime is sponsored by If You Know, You Know Trivia Games. This is a trivia game created by a great friend of mine and friend to the show, Saquon Gillette. If You Know, You Know is a 90s to 2020s hip-hop and R&B trivia game. Is created by Saquon Gillette, as I said, a Star Corner production, Star Corner Games, and it's the game you never knew you needed. Guaranteed to have you singing, dancing, laughing, and reminiscing. You'll probably learn something too in the most fun way ever. Is for ages 13 and up. Because, you know, with hip hop, we have explicit lyrics. But yeah, If You Know, You Know trivia game. Get it on Amazon and wherever games are sold. That is our halftime sponsor.
And welcome back to High IQ Basketball with Brian Isley and Raymond Byrd. I'm here with these guys, Rand, Ag, and Kahlil. We're heading into the third quarter. This guy right here, Rand, had objection to our top 5 center debate from last week. Let you go ahead. And
I was highly offended by
you were offended.
I was highly offended.
Highly offended.
It was quite offensive.
You were highly offended with high IQ?
Yes.
What kind of shit is that?
I had to question the IQ of the IQ.
I get the fuck.
I had to. Because how can you have a top 5 centers list and not have the greatest champion in NBA history who averaged 17, 18 a game and 23 rebounds a game for his career?
Wait a second, hold on. Don't say 17, 18. It was 15 points per game.
Google it right now. He averaged 17, 18 points a game.
Yeah, it was
look it up.
It was
Look it up,
15
stat man.
and 22.
Listen.
15 points per game.
No, I'm sure. Bill Russell.
But go ahead, continue.
How can you not have the great Bill Russell in a top 5 centers? It makes no sense. So let me give you the real list. Let me give you the real list. The real list is Jabbar.
16.6.
So we right in the middle.
7. That's 17.
No, it's 16.
16.6. We round up. If you give me $16, $16.60, that's $17.
Don't round up buckets.
So
I ain't donating.
17 and 23 a game. And
is
17 and 23 rebounds a game is insane to not be in the top 5. So Jabbar, it's gonna be hard for me to do this in order, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna say Jabbar, I'm gonna say Russell, I'm gonna say Shaq, I'm gonna say Wilt, I'm gonna say Joker. And I believe Joker has the ability to move up in this list by the end of his career.
Changing your list, Rand.
Yeah, you off camera, you a hoe, man.
Why am not changing. What else?
You had Joker at 3 last week.
Yeah, but I don't know if that was really in order. I think Joker's going to end up at the 3 spot.
Ray, you numbered it.
Did I number it? I might have. I might have been drinking though too. I drink a lot of Hennessy. And I don't have a sponsorship, but I should. Hennessy, holla at me. I drink a lot. I think I drink a lot. This right here is tasty. I'm about to down this, but this
my Jesus.
Jeez, hold on.
I can't down the brown.
Oh my God.
He doubled up.
God,
I can't down the brown. Well, all right, listen. I believe that the Joker at the end of his career. Listen, let me stop for a second. Yo, Joker makes me feel like he's going to quit the NBA on some Barry Sanders shit.
It.
Yo, did y'all see that most recent interview?
He hates it.
He said he hates it. He hates the celebrity. He doesn't want to be famous. Like he gives me the vibes. Nothing about it. I feel like at some point he's just going to be like, yo, screw this, I'm out. But let's say he continues, because what is Joker, like 29 or something? How old is he? 30 years old, whatever he is?
27.
Something like that. If he can do this, and it's not even off of athleticism, this is pure skill. Like he can do this for a couple more years. If he continue to do what he's doing now, I think he has a chance at getting to like that 3rd spot if he keeps up this consistency.
So you put him in the 3rd spot based on potential of getting to the 3rd spot eventually.
I really think if he played 2 or 3 more years, I think it'd be a legit argument that Joker could legitimately be in the 3rd spot. Now, I think you could argue it right now. And I'm not a Joker fan. It bothers me to see that Ukrainian punch on our guys. It does.
He's from Ukraine?
I don't know where he's from. He's from out there somewhere. But, it punishes, it bothers me, B.
Yeah, you wild.
It bothers me, B. It does. And I love everybody. But the way that he just be violating my brothers, I'm sorry, it bothers me when I watch him.
He don't violate Embiid.
Let's keep it a buck. The last couple times we wanted to see Embiid go head up against him last season, Embiid DNP. That's a fact. We wanted to see that for the MVP conversation last year. Mm-hmm. That last game, I think it was in like April, before the end of the season, he did not play, and we all wanted to see that.
Hold on, is this when Embiid won MVP or when Joker won MVP?
This was when Embiid won MVP last year.
He already had it sewn up.
Yo, go against the Joker. We all wanted to see it. We were all talking about it in every sports group chat. We was talking about seeing that matchup because at that point they was neck and neck for the MVP. And let's call a spade a spade. Joker could have easily won the MVP for a 3rd time last year.
That's true.
Easily.
He actually had I think he might have
a better year than easily, and they won the chip.
You think it was voter fatigue?
Yeah, man. Yeah, it had to be. Yo,
that's happening too much,
bro. Joker's he's averaging a triple-double every year for like the last 3 years. Dude is sick. He don't even move.
Yeah.
He don't even move. He violated AD in the playoffs last year. AD's just looking like, what am I supposed to do with him? He's shooting over him, around him.
AD's not a 5.
Yeah, I get that. And there's not really many 5s in the league.
AD's 5.
AD's a 5.
In today's NBA.
AD's a 4.
In today's NBA, he's a 5.
That's what I'm saying.
I think in the NBA that we grew up in, he's not a 5. But these skinny, linky dudes.
So name your top 5 again.
It's going to be Jabbar, Russell, Shaq, Wilt, Joker.
That's crazy.
That's insane, bro.
Do you have an issue?
But look at that's insane.
That is insane.
That's insane, bro.
It's wild.
It's insane. For a dude with zero athleticism,
he ain't even been in the league.
I don't see. That's hyperbole. Zero athleticism is wild.
I'm exaggerating.
He's in the NBA.
Yeah, I'm exaggerating. When you say he's doing it,
I get what you're saying.
Pure skill
compared to
like
other guys.
He ain't running and jumping over. It's pure skill, and the fact is, he's like moping around, and he's like, what he's going to do, and you could be bigger, stronger, and faster than him, and you still can't do nothing with him.
I think the most compelling thing about Joker is that he doing all this and he don't even care.
He don't even care.
That's the part. He don't even like.
He drinking and riding horses.
He don't even like hooping. He don't like hooping, and he killing. That's what's crazy.
Boy went to New York and watched horse races.
Yeah,
in the cold.
Don't even care.
Don't care.
So do you have an issue with Rand's top 5?
I don't know if I could put
because he had an issue with us last week.
I don't think I could put Joker in there just because he hasn't. I'm going off for longevity. I mean, that's just me. That's fine. I feel when it's all said and done, I think he will be top 5 when he's all said and done. But right now, I think it's still early.
What more do you need to see though? If he retired today, will he be top 5?
No, I can't. Because of all these other sons that have so many accolades, it's like they have. For example, anybody saying Wilt? I mean,
You said Wilt.
You said Wilt.
Kahlil got Wilt number 1.
I'm not mad having Wilt number 1. I put Kareem number 1. That's just me personally. But Wilt, Kareem, Shaq, Bill. Who am I forgetting?
I hate Bill Russell in there.
Just off accolades. It's not.
I know.
He's not top 5, bro.
I'm trying. I'm forgetting something. That's 4 right there. Who am I forgetting?
He's a janitor.
How you feel about Hakeem?
Keem, yeah, there we go. Keem, yep, he's in the 5. That's my 5 right there.
Because he's African.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
You don't even know what part of Africa you're from. You're not even really into your culture like that, bro.
I'll just start with this.
You don't even know.
There are 4 black people sitting down. So to say I'm African while there's 4 black people there, it's kind of sad.
What?
We all African.
That's what I think. It's kind of sad that you want to call out an African while we're all black. It's kind of
black and African is different.
I only do that.
You just you let me know.
I only do that stuff.
I know. I don't do
that here.
I'm just saying.
I got sponsors.
I'm just saying it's kind of sick to see a black man say that.
It's hilarious. Though.
Dr. Umar would be so pissed off to hear you say that.
Dr. Umar's my guy too.
And you know, if he sees this, he'll be like, yeah, wow.
Say it the right way. Infantunda.
So I named my 5. so I guess Kahlil, you up next, or Brian, you up?
What's your?
I like his list. I'm just taking Bill's not top 5 to me.
Why?
I don't care about 11 rings and all of that. I don't care, I don't care. He's not. He's just not.
That's your argument.
Hakeem Olajuwon is better than Bill. As a basketball player, are we talking about as a basketball player? You know what I mean?
Yes. If we're talking,
I'm gonna be real. Joker's better than all of them.
I would agree. If we're talking about basketball
playing
skill,
yeah, I'm biased with Will. I said that. Is Will number 1? Absolutely not. I'm biased. I said I'm taking number 1 because I'm biased. The same way I'm with Magic. But is Will the best basketball player out of them? No. Is Bill Russell not even close?
Agreed.
To being the best basketball player out of them?
Agreed.
He had 19 Hall of Famers on his roster with him. Who Will had? He had Ag, Chop, Chase, and you. Come on, son.
Will played with Big O for a little bit, didn't he?
Will, no, that was Kareem. Will played with Hal Greer when they were at Philly. They won 1968 NBA championship. Will has also played with Gail Goodrich and Jerry West.
Can you pull up Bill Russell's
teammates,
like accolades?
Oh,
I don't know exactly how many.
He doesn't need to. He's a five-time MVP, 11-time champion.
How can we argue that?
Yeah, you can't.
Brian,
he won an MVP 5 times.
We can't argue that.
Brian, we spoke about. Does he deserve those MVPs?
No. I'm just.
I'm talking to you.
No, he asked me what he asked me the accolades I just gave him, but we'll go back to last week when I said Wilt averaged 50 and 25 in 1962 and finished 3rd in MVP voting.
Yeah.
That's the most absurd shit I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
We call that racism.
But Bill Russell won the MVP
in Boston.
Oh well, damn.
Which is probably one of the most racist markets.
No more. Forget about racism.
I mean, it's just crazy. But also, I mean, Bill was beating Wilt.
That don't.
I ain't gonna lie. Bill Russell.
We talking about
Negro,
listen.
man.
We talking about MVP, most valuable player.
Yeah.
This man averaged 50 and 25.
That's a crime.
We don't even know how many blocks he averaged because they ain't even count this shit.
It's a crime, B. I don't deny. I have nothing against Wilt, bro. Nothing.
He finished 3rd in MVP voting. Guess who finished 2nd? The first player to ever average a triple-double in a season. Big O finished 2nd. Bill Russell finished 1st in MVP voting, averaging 15 and 22.
Brian, my father is 76 years old. He will argue, if he was here right now, he will argue that Dr. J and Will Chamberlain are the 2 best basketball players of all time.
I dig it. That's his era.
He will argue it. I've argued with him. And he is like, yo, y'all all on Michael Jordan. Dr. J was Michael Jordan before Michael Jordan. Y'all just didn't see it because he was in the ABA most of his career.
It was his choice to go to the ABA, and that's another topic for another day.
So I have nothing against Wilt, is what I'm saying. Like, if somebody wanted to put Wilt 1, I wouldn't argue it. I like
your list, though, outside of Bill.
I gotta give Bill credit though, bro. 11 chips, 5 MVPs,
Yeah, like
17 and 23.
I don't fault him for being born when he was born and playing when he was playing.
Mm-hmm.
You play against who you play against. I gotta play against you.
Yeah, you had a tough time.
You know what I mean?
Most of your playing career against me. Very tough days.
Who got a better winner percentage between
He watched me and Ag splash in a lot of mouths in
Yo, I'm out, man.
Yo, he doing that shit on purpose now. He doing this shit on purpose, man.
We splashed. We're Splash Brothers.
That might be the biggest pause in probably like
why?
history.
Yo, you waited till the end of 2023 to have the worst polls of the goddamn year.
We're all heterosexual
You got the
men
Uncle Murders
with children. I'm just saying, like, you can say shoot somebody's face off, shoot somebody's head off. They all these different.
Because that's violent.
Splash in mouths.
Splashing mouths is not shooting somebody's head off. Shooting somebody's head off is violent. What you saying is questionable. It's a difference.
I don't want to be violent.
It's kind of sassy, actually.
I don't want to shoot someone's head off. You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
You said that, though.
I'm just saying.
You said that on the court.
To you for years, because we've been just you and Byrd and the rest.
Listen, do you say who got the best winning percentage out of me and him? They do. Because
you a real one, though.
When I
you playing with bad players.
When I teamed up with Ray, co-host of the show, a couple other guys, Germ, D.
Y'all lose a lot.
We would lose to them.
Well, I'm actually part of their roster, so I would see.
We were losing them. I'm gonna tell the truth.
You always are.
You are. I'm high IQ, and part of being high IQ is telling the truth, not lying.
We have probably the best winning percentage in LA
because of me.
Oh my God, this guy wants to be somebody so bad.
Brian, did we get your line? Did we get your 5? Or did I miss it?
We didn't get his 5.
We didn't get his 5.
I was just being the moderator, but
I got you. No,
I could be
30 seconds left.
we got 30 seconds left?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you want to hit that 5.
My 5 is Kareem. I'm gonna put Shaq number 2. And I'll have Wilt. I have Hakeem. And because he's a 5-time MVP and got 11 chips, I'm gonna put Bill at 5.
How do y'all niggas, man?
It makes sense.
How could you? How
could you argue that?
You can't exclude anyone.
What's your argument? That's what I'm saying. I understood. You say you don't care. That's not an argument. That's just being a woman.
No, I literally spoke. Never mind.
Please edit that part out, Neil. This guy's wild. I knew this show was gonna go off the rail. I do it.
But why was
this is gonna be the best one?
It's gonna probably get the most clicks.
It's gonna be the best one.
We gonna make sure that
we gotta turn up.
But I'm sorry, Kahlil. We gotta go to the fourth quarter, and the fourth quarter is LeBron James. LeBron James is now 39 years old. Turned 39 today. 21st year in the league. We've had different variations, different variants. I know y'all are some Marvel fans out here. Different variants of LeBron James over the years. I'll start with you, Rand. What's your who's your favorite version of LeBron James?
I'm gonna answer this in 2 ways.
Okay.
As a spectator watching, I watched every Miami Heat game. I think that was the most explosive LeBron. They were very entertaining to watch.
Okay.
So I think that version of LeBron would be my personal favorite to watch. My personal favorite, if I wanted to play with a version of LeBron, would be the LeBron now, because I would average 20 with LeBron right now.
Man, you stop this cap. Stop the cap. You're not averaging shit in the league.
LeBron gets these guys wide open shots. I would love to play.
We're talking about you.
But I would try out.
For what?
I would try out.
Stop it, Rand.
Y'all can't attack me for my feelings.
Yeah, see, Neil need a beer.
Neil need to check me out.
Neil need a drink.
Neil need to check me out, though. If Neil had LeBron-like skills, then we would win every game.
Neil need a drink because
he can kick
him dumb.
I'm just saying.
This is high IQ.
I give me Miami LeBron as a LeBron
Why'd
fan.
You had to make it about you, though?
I just wanted to answer in 2 parts. You know what I mean? Because I'll be watching sometimes. I'm like, yo, I could do what these guys are not doing for Bron. I'll be frustrated watching these guys not bring it home for Bron. Yo, knock down the shot, boy. Like, Bron, Suck me in.
You're talking about
Him and Bron
Vandy.
will splash in a
You
lot
talking
of
about
battles.
Vandy. You
Oh
talking about
my
Reddish.
God.
Oh my God, Neil.
Yes, that's Neil's with me.
Him and Bron was splashing on
They gotta
them
start
mouths,
splashing
Brian.
in mouths, bro. They not splashing.
Neil,
Like,
man.
I'm so sorry, guys.
Neil,
I really do apologize.
Neil.
I didn't plan on talking on this podcast.
Neil.
I apologize. There was an open opportunity.
Yes.
I was having fun. All right, keep going. I apologize.
You gotta splash, bro. You gotta splash. Come on, LeBron is like, what more can Bron do to get
All right,
the
man.
shot? But that's it. Miami, Bron. As a fan, as a supporter, as a follower, personal, sub me and Bron
Miami.
right now. Lakers right now.
Ag,
He just be saying dumb shit.
shit.
He can't even run up down the court. Anyway, besides, I'm gonna leave him alone.
Is that body shaming or something? What's that?
That's yeah. yes, it is body shaming.
You don't like my body right now.
Hey, yo.
I don't think you should like your body right now. Being honest. But anyway, nah. I'll agree with you. Miami is probably the best version of LeBron because I think that was like his time of saying like
There's 4 year span of Miami.
those 4 years was his
Those
best.
whole 4 years.
Yes.
Okay.
Those are those years where he was like saying, "Fuck how y'all feel about me. I'm gonna get this fucking chip. Fuck y'all niggas." He was nice. He was nice in Cleveland. Oh, I'm the nice guy. Everybody gonna like me.
Right.
In Miami, he's more like, "Yo, fuck this shit. I'm gonna show y'all who the fuck I am."
Yeah.
So that's like he was determined to be like, "Yo, I'm gonna be that guy." And Wade said, "Yeah, you're that guy. So show us, like, nigga, I'm not second. You're the first. You're number one.
Yeah.
Go the fuck off."
Outside of Dallas series.
Outside
I was
that
going
series,
I was going to mention
Outside
that.
of the Dallas
Outside
series.
Dallas.
So
Mom's getting
3
blamed.
years. So
Yeah.
3 years, 3 out of the 4
Yeah.
years.
Yeah, those is like most.
Even that year, he was dominant that
Yeah.
year.
He was second
He
in
just went to the
MVP voting.
finals
Yeah.
and just didn't want to like. Clearly, he says a lot of rumors about personal stuff off the court, but that
What
year
happened?
he was dominant. He got to the finals and became Chop.
Wow, man.
What happened that year? What happened? What was the rumors?
Nothing. We're not
What
even
were the
going into
rumors?
that.
Why y'all? Yeah, we not.
The allegations is
Why-
crazy,
why
so
you
we're gonna leave that alone.
allegations?
Ag.
Delonte West.
All right, man.
Yo, come on. My
Chill.
turn?
Yes, it's your
Jeez,
turn.
these guys are amazing. Anyways, I'm gonna go with Cavs LeBron before he went to Miami. He was bugging. And that's when he was most explosive because he was heavier in Miami because he had to play the 4. So he was more explosive in the first tenure with the Cavs. He was, Bron, the second year, he averaged 27, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was wilding, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I'm talking about, didn't he score like 25 straight on
Detroit.
Detroit?
Yeah.
Come on, son. Nah, he was.
In his
I'm going
third
with
year.
that. I'm going with that Bron first. Like as my favorite LeBron, not the best LeBron.
Yeah.
My favorite LeBron. He was the best LeBron when 2-part answer like you when he came back to Cleveland.
I agree. He was the best player.
He was the best
Yeah.
model of LeBron.
Yeah.
He lost his weight back
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
because he went on that. I think he did the keto. I don't know what he did. Whatever. He spent umpteen amounts of dollars on his body.
Yeah.
But that was those two. Those are my two.
That version of LeBron. LeBron went up. Listen. It don't get talked about enough. Son went up against some of the best
Team.
dynasties.
Yes, he did.
dynasties.
Not
In
some
NBA
of-
history.
Not some of
Like
best.
the
The
Spurs,
best.
the Spurs was a dynasty in his prime. Then he had to deal with
Two of the best.
young
Out of
KD
the three outside
at
of
that
Jordan's.
time, and then you had
Bulls.
Golden State. Like
Yeah.
in his primes, that Spurs dynasty towards the end,
Ain't
and
even
that
mention the
Golden
Celtics.
State dynasty, bro.
Yo, he went against. I didn't cut you off. My fault. Ag.
Yeah.
He might have been 4 dynasties if we want to be technical. Celtics,
Yeah.
Detroit, Warriors, and Spurs.
Yeah.
Bro.
Crazy.
If you think about it, right,
Yeah.
Ryan? What you think?
I agree.
Crazy. yo.
And it would have been 5 if him and Kobe would have met up in the finals like
Yeah.
it was playing.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Oh, but back to what you were saying. You playing with LeBron last week when we played in the gym. You went 5 for 78.
God.
Did you shoot bad last week? I just want you to be honest.
I don't know if it was 5 for 78.
On a court the size of the TV, you talking about you gonna go to NBA court and run up and down? And you're bugging. Anyways, carry on.
Was that a question or a statement?
It's a statement.
It's rhetorical.
That was a statement. I will digress and let your statements be what it was, and I won't refute.
All right.
Our incredible
me,
host.
My favorite version of Bron, I'm a Lakers fan. So when he came over to the Lakers in 2018, that's my favorite version because I got to be a fan. The best version of Bron is 2009, 2010, headband mini fro Bron. First step was ridiculous, crazy, and this is when he finally honed this jumper. He got everything fine tuned. I think from end to end, he was the fastest person in the league. Mm-hmm. He was at his defensive peak then, mm-hmm. and that carried over into Miami. Mm-hmm. First few years. I think if 2009, 2010 Bron linked up with 04, 05, or 05, 06 Shaq, they would have three-peated. Mm. Instead, they got 09, 2010 Shaq.
It looked like, a tall version of this.
A tall version of what exactly?
This. For our audio listeners, he was looking at Durant.
Am I wrong? I mean, Shaq was he was a big one when he was on
So you don't like big men?
I have nothing against any men. I don't have a preference. I'm just saying for the sport for the sport of basketball, you shouldn't be so heavy.
Well, my point is, they would have won a title if Shaq was in any kind of shape.
Outside of that,
right? Didn't you? I think Brian, you said he was like how much did he weigh? Eventually, he said he was like 330.
Yeah,
that's insane. That's nuts.
Yeah, no. He said he said he was close to 400 pounds.
He's close.
He said Durant's close.
I wasn't even gonna go that far. See, he's doing stuff.
I'm close to what, Mr. McDonald?
Oh, I'm saying you're close in terms of Shaq.
Analogy with
weight.
Oh wait,
you think I'm close to Shaquille O'Neal's weight? Do you think I'm as dominant as Shaquille O'Neal?
No,
not in any shape or form.
No, Rand. He said it's crazy that you're close to Shaquille O'Neal's weight and you're 5'7".
I'm 5'7".
Wow.
Wow.
I love press conference Duran. He's very, very professional.
Listeners, do you guys see this abuse? do you witness this?
Listeners, do you see the abuse?
If listeners and watchers,
listeners, do you see the abuse?
Feel that anyone is going to abuse you and body shame you, just call 1-900 Rand and we can go work out together. They like my body.
You don't work out alone. Work out together. You don't do it. You ain't doing it now.
Maybe I need an accountability partner.
I've been telling you for years you've been heavy.
I like being heavy.
All right, so so I shouldn't say nothing then. All right, you say you want accountability. I'm giving it to you. You don't listen.
Go ahead.
How long? He's ridiculous. It's gonna be the funniest show ever, bro. How long do you think LeBron? He's in his 21st year. How long do you think he can sustain this elite level of play? When do you think LeBron finally starts to lose it?
I think you're going to see a slip in his productivity this year's playoffs.
Why?
I think it's a lot to ask of a 40-year-old man to continue to play 37, 38 minutes a game and continue to be the best player on the team. I think eventually it's just going to take its toll. And last season, I think in the playoffs, for the most part, Bron just ran out of gas in the fourth quarter. That's all it was. I mean, dude is 40 years old. Like, these guys got to splash for him. Like, if they start splashing all over.
Yo, listen, you gotta stop with this. This is
I said
on purpose.
I said they splash all over. If they splash all over, it makes the game so much easier for him because they just packing the paint, beating him up. He's not getting the calls that he used to get anymore. Sometimes I get the vibe like the refs are like over Bron a little bit. Like they just tired of Bron.
I think I said that to you in a conversation.
Yeah, like
one time.
they just over him now, and it's sad.
But he's never been a fan ref. Fan.
It's sad though, yo. It's sad.
The refs don't like him his whole career.
That's why he started flopping because he's trying to sell his goals.
It's sad.
How long, Ag? How long do you think LeBron has left?
Realistically, I would say 3-4 years if he chooses to. I believe 3-4 years.
So 25 years at peak level, at elite level.
Because if we look at him right now, how much is he averaging right now? If anybody knows,
26, 25, 7 and 7.
25 at 40, he's 40 now. At 40, it's
insane.
Let's say if you cut that in half, if he dropped, let's say 12, 13, and 7, 8 rebounds, 7, 8 rebounds, whatever it says.
That's still good.
That's what I'm saying. That's still good.
Can I ask a different question? Do you think Bron would ever be comfortable averaging 17, 18
No.
points a game?
Hell no.
But he retired.
No.
He retires when he
He'll
drops stuff like that.
Nobody is.
But LeBron has probably the craziest ego.
Yeah.
I don't think he's not gonna let himself get to that point.
Kahlil, how long do you think LeBron has?
Bron is done once he plays with his son.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's just what I think.
I believe that.
So Bronny is going to make it to the NBA.
Bronny's going to the league.
For sure.
Yeah. I think he's going to be a really good role player, too.
He's gonna be trash.
He's going to be
Let's just be real. He's gonna be trash.
trash.
His name is gonna get him in the league. He's gonna play 1 or 2 seasons with LeBron. They're gonna drop his ass down to the D League, G League, whatever they call
Once
it.
LeBron retires.
Once LeBron retires, yeah, he's not gonna. No, he's like Giannis's brother. He's gonna get you on the team.
Nah,
like-
you wildin' right
I'm
now.
just
You
saying.
wildin',
I'm
man.
saying.
You
I'm
wildin',
saying.
bro.
I'm saying not on the same level because obviously he's garbage. I'm saying because of your name. You're here because of your name. That's what I'm saying. You're gonna be because of your name. But if Giannis ever leaves the Bucks, we'll never see his brother again.
Yo, you
Never.
are you?
I'm not saying I'm not talking about talent. I'm talking about you're here because of your name.
Listen,
That's all
you
I'm
said,
saying.
You said Bronny is trash. Then you
Yes.
said Thanasis is garbage.
Yes,
It's the same damn thing.
Yeah,
different level is trash.
No,
Like,
it's not.
Trash.
Garbage is
Trash.
worse than trash.
Garbage is worse than trash. You can't do nothing with
But
garbage.
they both go in the same place.
Look here, man. Look, y'all are adding more. I'm simply saying, because of his name, he will be in the league. Yes, but do I think he's gonna make an impact? No.
Is Bronny better than Thanasis?
Yes. Yes. But the Nasus doesn't play, so you can say I'm better. I mean, I don't play either. So
Nobody would say that.
The asses.
No one would say that.
The asses.
Yeah.
Brian, how about you?
Asses.
We only got a couple seconds
Yeah.
left, but yeah, what about you for LeBron staying in?
I
many
think.
years?
I think LeBron's going to round it off at a nice number at 25. At 25 years, maybe he gets to play with his son, Bronny. I don't think he's going to get to play with Bryce. To your point, I think he's going to start to wind down, and we're going to see a significant drop just because of fatigue and mileage, not skill sets. The skill set's not going to deteriorate. He's still going to be tired, man.
Yeah.
He's 40.
Yeah.
It's tough. It's tough playing pickup at 40.
Yeah, I mean, I know what it's like. I mean, I've been doing 2-a-days for the last 5 days, and I'm still thugging it out.
you haven't done 2 days. There's like 3 of those days you didn't show up.
All right.
We don't have to come here and lie.
So yeah. On high IQ, we gotta tell the truth, bro.
I've been doing 2-a-days.
This you called out one time.
Called out.
You didn't want there.
So we gotta get into the OT. Our overtime off-topic discussion this week. We're heading into the new year, 2024. Tomorrow is New Year's Eve, and Dave Chappelle is dropping, I believe, his seventh Netflix special.
Yeah.
Tomorrow. We, as you can see during this episode, we got a lot of funny brothers on this show. I'm a comedian. Neil's a comedian. Bran, who's your favorite comedian of all time? And then since you like to answer in 2-part questions all the goddamn time, who's your favorite comedian? Who you think is the best comedian?
My favorite comedian, the guy that just makes me chuckle, is Michael Blackson.
I know Michael Blackson.
Yo,
good.
I think
He was just here last night. Yeah, he was at Helium last night.
Wow.
Really?
I was there. Yeah.
Yo, he is hilarious to me. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I mean, he's just. I think Africans are funny in general.
Y'all gonna leave that part in?
Yes.
That's okay.
Yes.
I think Africans are funny in general, and I think that Aggy could try hard to be like Michael Blackson if he wanted a role model.
I'm not trying to be.
But I like Michael Blackson. He's hilarious every time I watch him. I think the GOAT, out maybe from my era, my generation, it's got to be Martin. Sorry.
Why are you apologizing?
Because I know people be trying to knock him and everybody's on.
Why people not?
I just heard this argument the other day where people were talking about listen, I'm not a Chappelle fan.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah, that's okay.
I'm not a Chappelle fan. His style of
comedy is subjective. That's why I'm asking.
I like Martin's like roasting ability. I know you didn't like Martin's show. I've seen you be public about not liking it. I wanted to go at you, but that needs to be its own segment. You did not like the Martin show, and that's crazy.
I didn't. I never said I didn't like the Martin show, but go ahead.
Martin's show was classic. His time on Def Comedy Jam, classic.
Yeah.
Martin has classic movies.
He said stand up, bro. Stick to the stand up.
No, he said
you can
comedian.
Yeah, you can.
And then Run Tell That, I think, is one of the top.
Mid.
What? You didn't rock with it?
Wild mid.
Really?
Wild mid.
I'm also not a big stand-up guy.
Okay.
I'm not a big stand-up guy. I'm not a big sketch guy.
All right.
I like natural.
You like sitcoms?
I like sitcoms and like natural humor.
Okay.
Which is what I would classify like Michael Blackson. Like he's just naturally just funny. He just say stupid shit like Aggy all day long.
Yeah.
And it's just like this guy's hilarious. Like,
so Michael Blackson and Martin.
Yes, I'm sorry. Yes.
No, it's fine. That was good. We just got, in the quarters and all that stuff. And you long winded. Like Ray. Y'all be taking up time of possession and shit.
For me personally, it's on Dave Chappelle.
As your favorite?
Favorite.
Okay.
By far. Just his versatility is crazy to me.
Mm-hmm.
His storytelling is crazy to me.
Mm-hmm.
The way he could bring up a topic and then bring it completely full circle back to that topic when he finishes the story, it's like...
We call those callbacks.
Okay, I didn't know the term. That's what it's called?
Yeah.
To me, he's probably the best. For me, personally, I mean...
His callback game is crazy.
It's crazy.
I mean, he won a Mark Twain award for a reason.
Facts.
Yeah.
And so he's your favorite and the GOAT?
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Yes.
Kahlil?
I watch a lot of stand up. I ain't gonna front.
You said you don't or you do?
I said I watch a lot of stand up. RP to a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, bro. It's so tough to say one guy, yo. It's kind of like when you ask me about who's your GOAT.
Yeah, all right. Well, you can answer it that way.
You just be a man and have an answer.
Yeah, that's the question. Like, you knew the question was coming.
You were long-winded and your boy. So I waited. Shut the hell up.
You like my head?
Pause.
Yo.
That's staying in too, right? I'm guessing.
Yeah, that's staying in. And that's
about
viral.
But he talked about my head.
Oh my goodness.
He said, "Yo, you're the ball head."
I apologize. That was crazy. That was egregious. You're right.
Yeah, he commented on it. But...
Richard Pryor's the GOAT. Who I like watching the most is what Ag said and Mike Epps. Those are who I watch the most.
Mike Epps.
I don't know about Mike Epps. He's corny.
Mike Epps is not corny.
Mike Epps is corny. I don't
his mannerisms,
hold on.
his mannerisms, and everything that he's just naturally funny. Like you said about Michael Blackson, who's terrible.
He's naturally funny.
Michael Blackson is a terrible stand-up.
His stand-up is terrible.
No, you're wild.
Mike Epps, his stand-up is terrible.
Okay.
I mean, to me. All right, but if you like him, that's cool.
Bernie Mac is OD.
Can I give Mr. Epps some credit? Though? I think it's super dope for what he did in Cleveland, where he took his old neighborhood,
flipped the block,
and that is super dope, and that's not talked about enough.
Promised his mother there, I think. Right?
Yeah.
He knocked down his old projects or whatever and built up single family homes in his old neighborhood. That shit is super dope. So
was this Epps?
It looks
Michael
beautiful.
Epps.
Oh, was this Epps?
It looks beautiful.
I didn't hear about
and they don't even talk about it, but that shit is dope. And for that, I would put him because that's real shit. Like besides being funny and all that, when you really doing, and it's probably guys doing things out there for a lot of different communities, but that shit is dope. That shit is fire.
You said that's dope. Your favorite comedian, Michael Blackson, opened a school in Africa.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know either because I like a lot of Africans don't really be going to school like that though.
Yo,
what the?
We're just allowing all this African slander. We just.
I'm not allowing anything.
Did y'all go to school in Cameroon? No.
He never even been there.
There are schools
in
Cameroon. Yes.
My favorite comedian. God, I'm so glad I'm a good host because this shit would have went off the rails 45 minutes ago.
Rand, what are you?
We would have been banned. God damn. My favorite comedian of all time is Chris Rock.
Wow.
Because Chris Rock's his writing ability is top tier. Now his performance
Okay.
His performance at times.
Hate it.
Okay. It's a lot of people don't like his voice. A lot of people don't like his cadence.
Right, he got smacked on stage.
Oh no, we're getting into this.
He got smacked on stage.
Hey, that ain't got shit to do.
That takes away from your accolades.
That takes away, bro.
Don't take nothing. He got smacked by Will Smith,
Bro,
which was another comedian.
Fight back.
You got slapped by another comedian like that's.
Can I
Smith
finish
is not a comedian.
Will Smith not a comedian, bro.
But he's a stop. Will Smith isn't a comedian now.
I mean, stand-ups. We're talking stand-up.
Of course, yeah. No,
He's not a stand-up. I'm sorry to interrupt. Good.
Let's say let's say we hoop in the gym and you just got some. Aggie brings a friend to the gym. Sometimes it's just like really loud, acts like he wants to fight all the time.
Yeah.
And then boom, he gets smacked up. Boom, boom, bop, bop. And then he don't fight. All of that loud huffing and puffing.
Don't
Like, what is
respect
it?
it no more.
Sound like Chauncey to me.
That's who we're talking about. So now we're doing
I
names.
wasn't thinking about Chauncey, but
He's one of them.
but
You ain't wrong with that name.
But I would say we weren't just at the court, right? We're at, let's say, like an NBA final. Because you got to think about it in perspective. Like he was center stage and he had two reactions to have. It was either go crazy and just go off on him, in which Will Smith, we've all been talking about it. He's got what? 40, 50 pounds on him, probably. I mean, he could have. You're right. He should have done something.
Move.
But he,
Bitch move on Will Smith's part.
it is 100% the bitch move. That's what no one. Anyway, I don't want to get into it. Bri, as I know, we're going to Kahlil. We got your fave.
Yeah.
Boom,
Now
boom.
I'm trying to finish my.
I got you.
But this.
Yeah. No, it's all right. It was a good aside.
Chris Rock is my favorite, and then to the GOAT to me is it's a tie between Pryor because he was so innovative. And like he pushed the needle further than every other comedian from Richard Pryor is like Rakim to me. Rakim is like Richard Pryor because Rakim advanced lyricism further from point A to point B than any other rapper in the history of rap. And Richard Pryor advanced comedy further than any other comedian in the history of comedy.
that's a good analogy.
So Pryor and Chappelle, because Chappelle continues to push that envelope. He continues to when Chappelle drop, you either love that shit or you absolutely hate it. Ain't no middle ground.
Yeah, I hate it.
The way he polarizes. What?
I hate it.
This guy.
Okay.
Yeah, it's subjective.
The way he's so polarized. Chappelle is Ag's GOAT.
Yeah.
You hate it.
Hate it.
Exactly.
I love that about comedy.
But you know, though, Aggie also don't know shit about Rakim.
He
don't know
don't.
shit about Rakim.
What does that got to do with anything?
That don't have nothing to do with
But you brought Rakim up. I would love to talk music.
Because it's an analogy.
But he don't know shit about Rakim.
But you got the analogy though.
Ask
Wait,
him
B
about
got-
like Uzi.
B. Red, please shut the fuck up.
Or 21 Savage.
B. Back to Richard Pryor. I don't mean to cut you off.
Yeah, go ahead.
Wasn't he like one of the first comedians to like start making fun of himself?
Self-depreciating.
On stand-up?
Yeah, telling
Like
stories
when he got,
about
remember
himself.
that bird, like when he get the bird story and all that?
He was cross-dressing too, wasn't he? At some point?
I don't know, but what the
Richard Pryor, didn't he cross-dress?
Maybe. I don't know.
I
It
don't
was
know
the
nothing
70s,
about
dude.
that. I don't know
Wow.
nothing about that. I ain't
Why you
putting
trying to
no
bash
smut.
Richard, bro?
I ain't
I'm
putting
not
no
bashing him, I'm
smut
saying.
on
I know he
Richard
started
Pryor.
like the
Yeah, you
whole
wilding right now.
Medea and all that came from him.
That was Flip Wilson, bro. Flip Wilson was the one that was dressing
This
like a
guy's
woman
amazing,
and stuff
right?
like that. Get your shit together, man. This is high IQ.
So a lot,
I keep reiterating that.
it's looking real low on his part. Real low.
Richard Pryor got
He need a nice slap.
No, that's Marvin Gaye. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Who's not a comedian at all.
I'm sorry.
A singer.
I know. But weren't they cool?
I think they, yeah.
They were real cool. I think they had like relations or something.
Oh my god.
What is the
All right,
correlation?
real quick. Since we finished that topic early. Rand and I was trying to figure out before you guys got here if we were going to talk about this, and we have a little time, so we are. Black-owned businesses. We try to support them. We do our best to support them. I know you guys do. We all got our either had our own businesses at some point. So we want our own to support us, and we try to support them. There's a situation going on with an establishment over in New Jersey. Customer felt that they were disrespected, so they began to protest the establishment, and now it's just gotten out of hand to the point where the NAACP is involved. There's picketing and protesting going on. How far is too far? Like if you were treated unfairly at an establishment or you felt you were treated wrong, me personally, I think the extent of it for me is I'll never go to the establishment again.
Yeah.
Right.
What I'm not going to do is I'm not going to try to galvanize other people to not go. My experience may not be your experience.
Right.
So, Rand, you know about the situation. I don't really feel comfortable saying the establishment's name.
Yeah.
But we all in Jersey. We all know what's going on.
Yeah.
So, what's your take on that?
Listen, man. Listen. For one, I'm in the food business, and two, I went to the establishment twice myself. I think as a culture, when we open up minority-owned businesses, that we have to have an emphasis on the customer service portion of the business, and I feel like a lot of times that's overlooked, and that's the reason why a lot of Black businesses fail in our communities, because there's not an emphasis on making sure that the customer is taken care of. If you've seen the viral video of exactly what happened at that establishment, the way that they treated that gentleman that brought his food back up, did you see the video?
Yeah, I saw it.
Was foul. Like that's not what you do in a hospitality business.
It's not.
It's not how you treat customers. It's not how you treat patrons that's actually paying money to keep the lights on the establishment.
Not at all.
It's not. So they got to take accountability and step up to the plate and provide a better service and experience for the guests that they want, especially if they want to grow their business. That's one. Two, I think is whack, lame, and corny for Black people to try to take down Black business too. This whole NAACP shit and this protest, you can just opt to go or opt not to go. That can be your choice. But to try to mobilize people to take you down is my issue with our culture, and we got to do better. I know I'm long with it. I could keep going.
When you would never have this energy with a mainstream establishment.
And we've all gone to other mainstream establishments and got poor service or subpar performance or subpar service.
Right.
And we would never mobilize our own people in these viral videos to take down our own people. And that shit is sickening in our culture. That shit is sickening.
Your thoughts, Ag?
No, I agree. I didn't see the video. I read the news with all the information, so I never saw any clips, nothing. But yeah, I agree with Rand. This is that's out of hand. Like, you're gonna get a gang of Black people to get together to take down another Black person. Like, was the service that bad? Did you feel that disrespected that you want to destroy her whole business?
It was bad enough to never go again.
That's it.
It was.
That's fine. Don't go. Or tell your friends and family not to go. But to get people that have nothing to do with anything to get together to take this person down, that's extreme. To me, that's extreme.
Kahlil, and we're going to end on your thoughts.
I'm way out the loop. I didn't even hear about it.
This guy knows nothing.
Where's this guy from, bro?
He doesn't know anything good.
He's a trainer, right?
I don't know.
Anyways, he's tapping into the culture or not?
Well, we gave you the gist.
Yeah, right. So my opinion about it is, like Rand said, and he got the best take on it because he's in that the business.
You could tell.
Jeez, yo, this guy. But anyway,
he really like my body.
Anyways, that like you said, man, that Black owned stuff is hard as it is being a Black man in general in America, and then to attack our own. Shit sickening, like you said. It's sad, it's ridiculous, and we gotta do better.
Yeah.
Point blank, period.
It's whack.
Amen to that. I'd like to thank you, gentlemen, for coming out and supporting the show, being on the show. Kahlil, it's your second time, man. Don't make it a habit.
It's my last one. I'm tired.
Can I say something for a moment?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
I want to give you your flowers, brother. I think this is super dope,
Thank
man,
you,
that
man.
you started this platform. Thank you for the invitation to you and Neil. Thank you for hosting us, brother, man. Anytime you want some support, man, you got me, man. I'm a phone call away, a DM away. I'll always come through for you, my brother. I'm not going to preach about downing Black businesses and then I support another Black business. So whenever you need something, man, I'm coming here with a big-ass bottle next time.
Word.
We're getting litty in the city.
Well, appreciate you, man.
Like that.
I think this is dope what you're doing, bro. I think it's dope, man.
Thank you so much.
It's inspiring.
Thank you.
Definitely.
For Rand, my guy Aggy, my guy Kahlil, super producer Neil, and my boy Ray. Get well soon, my boy. This is Brian Isley. This is High IQ Basketball, and we'll catch y'all next time. If you're going to a baby shower and you need a gift, I have the perfect solution for you. Go to Honeybee Cakes on Macari. Honeybee Cakes specializes in affordable diaper cakes.
They make the perfect gift for the new addition to the fam. Search Honeybee Cakes on Macari today. Hey everybody, this is Brian Isley, comedian extraordinaire, asking you guys to download Logo, the Isley album, and Uno, the One Take album. I have 3 albums. They're all on Spotify. They're all on iTunes. They're all on Tidal. Streaming well right now, but I need more support. I need you guys to go and download these albums, man. Download Logo, Laugh or Get Offended. Download the Isley album and download Uno, the One Take album. And they are available where you stream all your music. They're hilarious because I made them. So download these albums today and get your laugh on.
Yeah, I can put that together. I actually
Cool.
might. They're just audio? The albums?
Yeah.
Hey everybody, how you doing? This is comedian Neil Wood and
Adam Nutter.
we can't do it like that. You have to sound like a human being. It's insane. Because I'm realizing how little you're talking.
Adam Nutter.
I could just take, if you just want me to, honestly, you know what we need to do is we just need to get that clean.
Adam Nutter.
And then I'll just pop it in wherever I need to. But
Adam Nutter. Let's do that.
Come listen to the Cult of Us podcast. That's our promo.
Adam Nutter.
A Drop Tent Media Network podcast. Go to droptent.com or search Cult of Us podcast on your favorite podcast platform.
I'ma have to tie my Nikes for this one. I'ma go for like a quadruple double. We playing the game to win, and greatness come from within. The only time you lose if you only never begin. Gotta be like the shoes and just do it. The clock is winding down, so now shoot it. If fortune favors the bold, that's why I keep on just winning. If timing is just the essence, then I'ma keep on just spending. I'm worth a couple of bucks, shout out to Antetokounmpo. Dropping in B-ball facts that's seeping into your blue buds. Advising like Tony Kukoc, we getting into it mucho. Directing all these plays like my name was Tony Russo. Ballin', that's how we do, so I'm going in for the win. Penetrate the lane like we way back in 2010. I'm stomping straight in my Timbs. The basics just like I'm Tim. I'm dunking on you haters. A poster is where you live. It's magic all in my wrist. Steph Curry, we going swish. It's showtime like the 80s. Basketball is where we live. I'm highly gifted and skilled. I'm going in for the kill. The game is on the line. Raymond Byrd, ayo, what's the deal? Pass it to Brian Isley. I bet he probably surprised me. High IQ basketball is just showing it's not a hobby. Playing the game to win, and greatness come from within. The only time you lose if you only never begin. Gotta be like the shoes and just do it. The clock is winding down, so now shoot it. We playing the game to win, and greatness come from within. The only time you lose if you only never begin. Gotta be like the shoes and just do it. The clock is winding down.
This has been a Drop Tent Media production.